This guy is Jean-Luc Brunel. He was a modeling agent that was good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. As a modeling agent, Jean-Luc Brunel supplied Jeffrey Epstein with lots of young girls. Virginia Roberts Giuffre told NBC News in 2019 that Jeffrey Epstein had told her that he slept with over 1,000 women that Brunel brought in. This guy is a bad dude, and luckily in December of last year, he was apprehended by Paris police before he could board a plane to fucking Senegal. On the week of June 16th, 2021, Virginia Roberts Giuffre was able to go to Paris to testify against Jean-Luc Brunel in a closed-door testimony. Her court appearance comes after years of accusations against Brunel. This is a dub! Oy, people just love hanging themselves in their cells, huh? For those of you that don't know, multi-millionaire man and antivirus software creator John McAfee was found hanged in his Spanish jail cell. Now, John McAfee was an eccentric dude. There's a whole documentary about him out there. I suggest you watch it. The man was being held in Spain to be extradited to the United States to face federal tax evasion charges. Now, McAfee had been in that jail for several months now, and in October of 2020, he tweeted this out. "I am content in here. I have friends. The food is good. All is well. Know that if I hang myself a la Epstein, it will be no fault of mine." So this has sent people into a tizzy. I guess we have to wait and see what comes of this. Have you guys been watching Ghislaine Maxwell's Epstein's Shadow? Because I haven't. I probably should. I just don't want to download Peacock. Interesting things are coming out of the docuseries though. Little bits of juicy information. Like this one. In 2008, after Epstein's first arrest, Ghislaine distanced herself from him and tried to use the Clintons to rebuild her image. According to a former friend of Ghislaine's, Lady Victoria Hervey, Ghislaine sought to rebrand herself with the Clintons, and she became very pally with Bill, and she even went to Chelsea Clinton's wedding in 2010. Oh, what a group of people to use to rebrand yourself, the Clintons. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm happy and healthy. Yo, you see this blonde lady right here? This is Lady Victoria Hervey. She is an ex of Prince Andrew. In a talk show recently, Lady Victoria Hervey said that she believes that Ghislaine Maxwell was brainwashed by Epstein. She said on the talk show Lorraine, "I think she was so brainwashed by Epstein and so in love with him that she lost the reality of what she was doing." Hervey has known Maxwell for 20 years, and Maxwell is actually the one that introduced Hervey to Andrew. They briefly dated in 1999. According to Hervey, Maxwell loved fame and power, and if you didn't have any of that, she didn't want anything to do with you. Listen, Miss Hervey, darling, I know you say that Ghislaine was brainwashed, but I think you were the one that was brainwashed. Whoa. Have you all been watching Epstein's Shadow Ghislaine Maxwell on Peacock? If you have, you might have seen this woman right here. This is Maria Farmer. She's one of Epstein's victims. In her interview, Maria Farmer says that she doesn't kind of believe that Ghislaine Maxwell is in jail right now. In the documentary, Maria Farmer states, "Forgive me after this giant conspiracy I've lived, that I don't believe anything. I want proof. I'd like to see her." She adds, she may very well be in Trump Tower. Maria Farmer throwing shots? I know lots of people that think this, that think that Ghislaine Maxwell isn't in jail right now. Me, personally, I think she's in jail. There's records of it, there's drawings. It'd be too much to fake that she isn't. These Motherfucking sweetheart deals, man. They're the absolute worst. As many of you have already heard, fucking king rapist over here, Bill Cosby, was freed from jail earlier this week. This was after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court found that prosecutors violated his rights by going back on an apparent promise not to charge him with drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constant in 2004. Now, in legal terms, this is sound, but still, what the fuck? This shit makes me want to rip my hair out. Now, GHISLAINE's defense team is trying to make a similar argument, saying that under Epstein's sweetheart deal that he scored with prosecutors back in 2008, Ghislaine Maxwell should be immune from any prosecution. This argument, though, has been struck down in the past, but we'll just have to wait and see. When you're rich, some things don't apply to you, like the justice system. It looks like we got Christmas in July. This past Thursday, a federal judge has ruled that yet another trove of secret Ghislaine Maxwell files will be unsealed. What will we find out in this new cache of info? I don't know. Sometimes these secret files have salacious details like Virginia Roberts Giuffre saying that there were constant orgies on Pedophile Island. Sometimes these files come out heavily redacted, with certain names being omitted. Either way, I'll always be here to give you guys the skinny. So, stay tuned. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the reaction to this one. Journalist Michael Wolff has a new book out called Landslide. That book details the last years of the Trump presidency. In the book, Wolff talks about Trump's process on pardoning people. While discussing and mulling over who to pardon, Ghislaine Maxwell was brought up. Trump reportedly asked his aides, "Has she said anything about me?" Trump also added, "Is she going to talk? Will she roll on anybody?" So yeah, what do you guys think? You think if Maxwell was gonna roll on Trump, he'd pardon her? Oh my god, that would have been the craziest shit in the world! But I don't know. Read the book, maybe. So, Epstein's New Mexico ranch is finally on the market, and it's selling for $27.5 million. If you're looking to get this piece of property, let me tell you what's on it. A 3-story, 4-bedroom main house, a nearby caretaker's residence, and multiple other residences. I think that's where he kept the sex slaves. The ranch also includes a grass airstrip, a hangar, a firehouse, and a yurt. Now, for those of you that don't know, this ranch is the place where Epstein intended on starting a eugenics project. You see, Epstein thought he was the perfect human being and was intending on impregnating women on this ranch. Oh my god, imagine there's thousands of these things underneath the ranch. Whoa-ho, guys, there's finally a reason to visit BusinessInsider.com. I'm kidding, kinda. Business Insider has obtained a never-before-seen address book that appears to have belonged to Jeffrey Epstein in the 1990s. The book contains entries for 349 people. It offers a window into Epstein's social circle a full decade prior to the era covered by his previously known Little Black Book. And more than 200 names listed in the book did not appear in Epstein's later address book. These are some of the names featured in this never-before-seen book. And if you guys really want to see all 349 names, you can subscribe to Business Insider Premium. I'm not going to sign up, but you can.